Oh, hello, people. How about you? I don't know if I'm audible enough. Let me just increase my master volume. I hope I am audible enough. So, today we are gonna discuss simple food recipes that you can try at home. I'm just trying to put on some more light so that you can. And my ring light is misbehaving. It's refusing to stay on. Just give me a moment, please. At the background, there is my daughter there. Okay, we are back. We are back. So, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Diana Kabaka from the Swahili Age with Diana Kabaka. It's a pleasure to be here with you as I've gone live, my second live so far. So if you get to watch this live later, or if you manage to join me live right now, welcome, karibu sana. This is the Swahili Age with Kabaka Diana. Here we discuss everything Swahili, but most especially we focus on professional Swahili or Swahili for professionals, for business. We also do a bit of Swahili for travelers, and you'll get to hear so many things about Swahili learning and AI. And yes, so feel free to send in questions about anything, any topic in Swahili that you'd wish to be discussed in that context. Or you could also ask about other contexts or other Swahili questions in other contexts. Sorry, my daughter is at the background. Let me just attend to her as we continue. So she's here with us. She's here with us. Her name is Azadia. If you're just joining or if this is your first time in this channel, I am Diana Kabaka, the Swahili expert in this channel, the Swahili Age with Kabaka Diana. I am a stay-at-home mom of one beautiful girl, a daughter. Her name is Azadia, and she's my pride and joy, my miracle, my best friend, and she keeps me on my toes. Well, today I want to discuss a few simple foods that you can try at home. And in case you need tutorials, then you let me know. But let me just mention a few Swahili foods that you can try at home. And yes, let's talk about one basic Swahili food that I know you must have heard about. One basic Swahili food, rather drink, is one that is called chai. Chai, you've heard of chai, you probably have made chai or you probably love chai. So there's usually this question, are you a tea or a coffee person? Well, what are you? Let me know in the comment section. Are you a tea or coffee person? I am a tea girl and I love tea. And so today, let's discuss or let's get to know about chai. So, in many Swahili households, or basically just African or Kenyan or East African households, chai is basic. Like almost all, or no, or even just all breakfast or most of the breakfast, the household has to take chai for breakfast. And in other occasions, chai is also taken at 10 o'clock. So they usually say 10 o'clock tea or 4 o'clock. That is 4 o'clock tea, or in the Swahili it says chai ya saa kumi or chai ya saa nne. That is 10 o'clock, or saa kumi is chai ya saa kumi. 10 o'clock you say chai ya saa nne. So basically chai is staple in most of the East African homes. And there's two types of chais that are very common. One that I would call black tea. The other one I would call white tea. So the one that is called black tea is one that is cooked without milk, and the one that is called white tea is one that is cooked with milk. Sorry. So there are various recipes for making chai. Let's start with the black tea. The black tea, or in Swahili we call it chai ya mkanda. Can you try? Chai ya mkanda. Mkanda. Black tea. So this one, like I've said, you don't cook with milk. So when you're cooking black tea or chai ya mkanda, the main ingredient there is the tea leaves, or majani as we call them in Kiswahili. There is also water, and for most people, sugar. So that is what chai ya mkanda is. For some people who are more advanced, or people who love spicy tea, they would also add in ginger. Some would add in some cardamom. Some would add in some cloves, and so on and so forth. So depending on your tastes and your palate, or rather the availability of your ingredients, you choose how to make your tea. And so let's talk about just simple black tea without the spices. That is just, you get your water, and you get your tea leaves, and you get what is it? You get sugar. So this is what you're gonna do. You put your water in a pan. In Swahili we say sufuria. So you put your water in a pan. Water, depending on how much tea you want. So if you one person just want a cup of tea, so you measure 1 cup of water, put it in a pan, put it to boil. So you can choose to either put the tea leaves to boil with the water, or you can choose to just boil the water first and then put in the tea bag. That is if you have the tea bag. But if you're having the tea leaves, then you put water and then put tea leaves so that it can boil with the water. And then if you're gonna add some sugar, you can choose to add sugar to also boil with the tea leaves and the water, or you can put sugar or honey, whichever you use to flavor your tea, you can put on the table. That is according to your preferences. So you put the water to boil, let it boil well, and then you can sieve your tea. Then add in your sugar. If you didn't add sugar on the pan, or add in your honey, or if you don't prefer sugar or honey, you can just sieve, and there you have your tea. And tea can be accompanied by so many things, some Swahili snacks that I'll also talk about later. So that is black tea or chai ya mkanda, or in the common Kenyan slang, we call it turungi, or just turungi. Yeah. Yeah, that's my daughter. It's providing some background music for us. Okay, so let's talk about the other tea, the white tea. Now, the white tea, like I said, this one will have milk. Let me just adjust my light. Yes. So this one will have milk, and you will add in the milk. So the difference between this tea, the white tea and the black tea, is the milk. Like I said, so you put the black the first of all you put milk to the pot, and then you boil the milk. So you put the milk to boil. When the milk is ready, you can add in a little water, or just half the milk, half the water. So if you did say 1 cup of milk, and do half a cup of water, or a quarter cup of water, or 1 cup of water, depending on how strong you want your tea to be. So if you want your tea to just be too milky, you can add a little water. But if you want your tea to be less milky, just a little bit milky, then you increase the water levels. So once you've added in your milk, you've added in water to your milk, you can add in the tea leaves, and then you let it give it time to boil again. So once it's ready, so you can sieve it again, and then put it aside, and you can choose to add your sweetener, that is if it's sugar or if it is honey. But then again, if you don't want this kind of tea, there is also another method of, sorry about the movement, I'm just handling my daughter here, who wants to play around with the lights. She's just being a girl baby. She's being a baby. Here, mama. Good girl. Well, so let's continue. So there's another recipe for making this white tea. This one, you start with the tea leaves. You start with the tea leaves. You put the tea leaves and the sugar, to you mix them. First of all, you put the sugar in the pan to boil a bit. And then you add in your milk and the water, and then you add in your tea leaves. So then you allow them to boil together, and give it some time. Once it's ready, you sieve, and you add in your sweetener, and you have your chai. So I wish to know, which chai do you prefer? Do you prefer the black? Do you prefer the black tea or the white tea? Also, do you want to know which kind of tea I love? I'll let you know in the comment section. And let's discuss about the snacks. I'll discuss about the snacks in the next live. So see you again. See you soon in the next live. And have a good evening. Muwe na jioni njema. See you in the next one. Mm, it's Diana from the Swahili Age with Kabaka Diana. Koheri. I'm gonna stop the live right now. I'm gonna stop the live right now. Kaheri.